In this video I'm going to talk about custom menus, and a custom menu is something like this. These are the pages that we've written so far, but they don't seem to be making any sense in the current order. I'd like to have them perhaps displayed as tabs, or I'd like to have other options on the top bar here, for example a link to my Twitter account or something like that. And that's all doable with custom menus. Menu bar location is dependent on the theme, and this one offers one menu bar, which is at the very top, which is kind of, belongs there, I find. Let's have a look how we can change these items. In your backend, head over to Appearance, Menus, and that's where they're hiding. By default, a brand new WordPress website doesn't have custom menus, and in the past you had to create one, but it looks like in the latest version of WordPress this has already been taken care of, and as soon as you head over to the menus section you will see this custom menu created here. It has a name, you can entitle it anything you want, you can have more than one menu, some themes have one at the top, one at the bottom, and you can also display menus as widgets. We'll talk about widgets in a later video, but for now remember that this title could be quite important. So rather than calling it menu 1, I'm going to call mine main menu so that I can distinguish it from perhaps any other menus that I may have in the future. Hit create and this will save it. So WordPress kind of puts the structure in place and gives you a home button here nicely, and you had to do that manually in previous versions, so this has all been taken care of now, but you still have to click the create menu button. And by default WordPress, when you don't have a menu enabled, will add new pages automatically to the menu, as we've seen here. So we didn't really have to do anything. WordPress has put this here so that our pages show up somewhere, and this is exactly what this is. But now that these pages are here, we can reorder them. So I could say I'd like my sample page to be at the front, and then I'd like a brand new page, and then I'd like another page. I even get a home button here. So it's simple drag and drop to put these menu items in place. Save the menu, refresh the front page, and we can see that, well, not much has happened. Why is that, we wonder? Well, we've created the menu, but we haven't told the theme that this is where we'd like to display it. So another step is necessary here. So head back to the menu interface, and let me bring your attention to these two tabs up here. The first one is for editing menus, and that's what we've just done. But the second one is for managing the locations of these menus. So let's click on that, and we'll see here that the navigation menu, this is the one provided by the 2013 theme, there has nothing selected in here. So let's see what we've got here. One menu item, main menu, that's perfect. We'll select that and save our changes. And now when we refresh the front page, we can see we have the home button and we have the pages in the correct order. You can also use custom menus to create drop-down menus. So if you would like all these pages underneath each other as a drop-down menu, that's also doable very simply by drag and drop. Head back over to Appearance Menus, we're already there. Head over to Edit Menu, and if you have more than one menu you can choose which one you're editing. We only have one here, so that makes it a bit easier. And I would like perhaps brand new page and another page to be sub-pages of the sample page. So drag the brand new page over to the right a little bit, see that box moving, and just drop it. Same with another page. We'll do that. We can even drag this over another level, and then the child page has another child page. It gets confusing, I don't recommend it. So make sure they're aligned. Hit Save Menu. Refresh the page. Drop down menu. Notice that this is still a page. It doesn't quite show up. That's a theme issue really. It should perhaps light orange, otherwise people may not understand that this is something you can click, and sample page may not ever be reached by people. Even if you tell them, well, head over to my sample page, they may just think, well, it's just a headline, isn't it? It's not a page. No, but it is a page. You can click it, but it's not entirely obvious to everybody. There, both other pages are accessible. And we now also have a home button. If you click that, then that brings you to the home page, much like clicking the site title. You can also add other items to your menu, for example, a category. We only have a single category, but if we wanted to, if we had more, we could simply say, tick this, add it to the menu, and then everything in the uncategorized category would have its own tab now. Makes more sense if we actually had categories, and we'll talk about that in a later video. But the principle is simply tick the category you'd like to display on your own tab, and then if you click that, all filtered posts according to this particular category will be shown. If you want to link to external services, you can use the custom links option. Click the disclosure triangle here to open this option, and enter something, well, anything really, like your Twitter account. Give it a title. This is the text that is being displayed. Click Add to Menu, hit Save, and refresh the front page. Twitter button shows up, and as soon as you click it, you're being directed to the external feed. You can also link to individual posts. So right now, if I wanted to direct somebody to this particular post, past post, I can either hover over the post title and right-click and select Copy Link, or I can click on the post title, which will bring me to a brand new page, and then I can copy the URL from here. Either option will work fine, or we can use the custom links option again to paste that in, give it a title, add it to the menu, hit save again, head back to your front page, refresh the page, and there's a past post. And that will take you straight to that one single post. To create another menu, simply use this option up here. Create a new menu. I'll call my new menu, hit create, and perhaps just add 2 items. Call it test. Save it, and for this menu to show up in the same location, you'd have to head over to Manage Locations and select the other menu. You know, if at weekends you want to show something else, or during a time of a promotion you want to display a different menu, that's how easy that is to change. Or if you're preparing a menu for next year, or, you know, tons of options. And if you're ready to change back, head over to Main Menu. If you're already familiar with widgets, we'll cover that in detail in a later video. Let me just direct your attention here to the Widgets tab. You can access menus in a sidebar via a widget. Simply drag the custom menu option over here. Select the menu you'd like to display. Hit save, and that'll show up in your sidebar. And speaking of widgets, let's cover those in detail in the next video.